All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before we get started, as always, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakha Kodash. Also, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all you brothers out there. And the brother and I linked up through the Spirit, and we were chatting it up. We were just talking about several different things, and something came out, and it was pretty much about how, in this society, if you go against the the propaganda, war machine, so to speak, right? The beast system, you make yourself a prey. We were just talking about, situation at, jobs, all right, being amongst, pretty much like family members, etc., right? And you may not even necessarily say things out loud, but if they feel your spirit, your vibration, these people want to, basically sabotage you. Okay, and we were saying that, you have a lot of people out here, they'll be, they won't necessarily be a part of the, let's say the alphabet community, or, be into, being a feminist and all that. But for whatever reason, they'll support those agendas, and, they'll defend really what's happening. It's like almost like the Matrix, all right? There are those people who aren't unplugged, and they're gonna defend the system at all costs. All right, and that the Lord said that this is gonna happen to us, which I'm gonna get in a moment. But in Isaiah 59:15, but we're gonna start at 13 because the scriptures say what? When he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey. You see, these people, they're ready to pounce on you. All right. They're ready to pounce on you. And that's why, we got to walk in wisdom. We really got to know when to talk, when not to talk. All right. How we say, things. All right. To, basically even dressing accordingly. Just little things like that can avoid a lot of situations, man. Can I
bring out this real quick?
Yeah. Yep.
This is St. John chapter 15, verse 19. If you were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. Exactly, man. So like the brother was saying, it is like the Matrix, man. People sense when you're not on the same thing as them. You just got a beard. What's that about? It doesn't seem like that's for the sports. It's not lined up. It's not colored. This guy doesn't really seem like he's with us. It's something about the way that you move that these people are never going to feel, because it's spiritual. Their spirit is on the left hand. Yours is guided towards the right, man. And we're walking two separate paths. And although these people don't know you, and although they might try to be cool, their inward parts, they feel odd being around you, man. Mm-hmm. So they're going to always seek to overthrow you, or they might try to get in cool with you to know more about you and try to see where is it where you don't get along, and then they're going to use it against you, man. Like it says in the book of Matthew, cast not your pearls before swine, man, or they'll rend you. So you really got to understand when you're around these people, it's only so much of them that you can let, it's only so much of yourself that you can let be known unto these people.
And I'll just say this, my advice, to brothers out there, if these people are asking questions about the job, or if the things aren't pertaining to the job, don't really say too much. Don't really talk. All right. Now, yeah, you may say something about some sports. Maybe you may mention some music. All right. But that's really about it. Because you got to talk to these people from time to time. But really, don't really say anything, man. Because the second they hear your opinion about the alphabet community or political views, whatever, right? That's where they get that opening, and then they can use these things. What did even the cops say? Wait, anything you say can and will be used in the court of law. That's how these people do it, man. All right, anything that you say will and can be used against you. All right, so that's why you got to be really smart out here and really wise. All right, but I got this Isaiah 59:13. In transgressing and lying against the Lord and departing away from our power, speaking oppression and revolt, receiving and uttering from the heart of words of falsehood. And judgment is turned away backward, and justice standeth afar off. For truth is fallen in the street, and equity cannot enter. And this is the society that we live in. All right. What does it say? What is it? Habakkuk 1:4. It talks about how the law is slacked. Therefore, wrong judgment proceedeth. Okay. You see, the laws of the Heavenly Father is slack, so righteousness doesn't flourish, man. You know, we live in a demonic society. The scriptures talk about how this is a present evil world. Okay. You know. And if you go against this present evil world, the system, all right, is going to come after you. You know, and it starts off with these little minions, because that's really what they are. They're little minions, okay? And they're doing the bidding of Satan, man, all right? Esau, Edom. Hey, you come up against his, beast system, they're trying to, report you, bring you down, sabotage you, okay? This is literally the world we live in. This is verse 15. Isaiah 59:15. Yea, truth faileth, and he that departeth from evil maketh himself a prey. Okay, you see, you make yourself a prey when you depart from evil. You know? As I mentioned, these people are trying to sabotage you, all right? It could be your, maybe your business, if you have one. You know, some brothers, they're at the job, and, you'll have these co-workers. They'll try to report you to HR. Oh, he said this, he's being misogynist, or he's homophobic, They'll say all these, they'll label you. There we go. They'll label you, put these terms on you, so then you can get fired. Oh, he's a bigot, and these are like those what's the word I'm looking for? Like those key buzzwords that people hear and immediately think it's evil. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they should know as little about you as possible, because then they'll start, of course, speaking false witness, which with a false witness, there'll be something that's true in there that they'll twist into a lie.
Yeah.
But they'll also just borderline start lying on you. Like maybe you fucking bumped into somebody by mistake. Oh, my bad. They'll go and say that you've been assaulting people.
Hey,
on top of all these other things, that they got groped. These people will lie, man. Because why you think that they're not getting this spirit? These people are liars. The reason why the Lord isn't dealing with them is because they're liars. To accept feminism or homosexuality, and indeed, both of those are just agendas of a lie. Because neither one of those are strengths. They're going to last at the end of the day. Those are lies. You're lying to yourself when you say that the woman is smarter than the man and she's meant to be on top, that the Lord is dealing with her in this way. A person is lying to himself when he says that he's supposed to be with another man, and there's no way that they can create a child.
And then really, even like the whole, if we want to get technical, really the word feminist is actually being misused, because really what it should be, what the true meaning of it is that you're really for one being effeminate, in particular a woman. And if a woman's feminine, what is she then? She's submissive. All right, she's loving, she's caring, she's a nurturer to the family. But in this society, if you're a feminist, you're basically hold on real quick. What's going on, man? It's just demonic, man. I'm saying the second we start this lesson, look how many people are around. All of a sudden, you got trucks that are coming through the park. This never even happens. Can't make this up. But if you're a feminist in this society, you're against all the things that was just said. All right. Hey, a woman's proud. All right. She's not really for the household. Okay. She thinks she's independent.
Yep.
So on and so forth. All right. So like I said, right there, even just them using the feminist, right, is a lie. That term feminist, they're not even using it truthfully and rightfully. All right. And even with being when they say, oh, you're homophobic, just because I'm not with that agenda, that doesn't mean I'm afraid of it. That just means I don't like it. It's not, a part of my moral, code, structure, etc. But they'll say that you're that you're afraid of it, and that you hate, that you have hate or whatever, And I'll say this, even the term hate, that just means you dislike something a lot. That doesn't mean you necessarily have to be violent, because that's when they use the word hate, all right, in this society, it's associated with violence automatically. But that's not necessarily true. You see? Hey, but Esau, he's a liar, and so are his little minions, man.
Yeah.
All right? But I got a little more unless you had something quick.
No.
All right, back in Isaiah 59:15, yea, truth faileth, and he that departeth from evil maketh himself a prey. And the Lord Yahweh saw it, and it displeased him that there was no pleasure. And he saw that there was no man, and wondered that there was no intercessor. Therefore his arm brought salvation unto him, salvation unto him. And that arm is talking about Yahweh Shai. All right? And he's bringing salvation to whom? All right? The elect of the nation of Israel. Those, the body. Those that are sighing and crying for all the abominations that are done thereof. Okay? That are vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. Okay?
Hey, we become a body of the Lord because we think and we act like him. So we are part of that, Lord willing. If we continue it to the end, then we're a part of Yahweh Shai, man. You know, as it says that truth, a bird shall resort unto their lights, and truth shall return unto those that practice in her. So the Lord is coming back to retrieve his spirit, man. You know, he's not going to lose not one. You know, it says all their hairs are numbered, man. The Lord has us in his hands, man. And when he gets back, it's not going to be nothing nice, because you people, you've done everything in your power to bring down the righteous, man. You know, when we weren't in effect and when we weren't in our power, therefore when we get in our power, it's not going to be anything nice, man.
I'm going to keep reading. Therefore his arm brought salvation unto him, and his righteousness, it sustained him. Verse 17, for he put on righteousness as a breastplate, talking about the elect, and a helmet of salvation upon his head. And he put on the garments of vengeance for clothing, and was glad with zeal as a cloak. All right. And it says, let me keep reading. According to their deeds, accordingly he will repay fury to his adversaries, and recompense to his enemies. To the islands he will repay recompense. And you see, that's what's coming to this world. These people are about to receive a judgment, a payback, okay, for all their evil deeds. And the ones who are going to execute that judgment is starting with whom this world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. All right, his name is really Yahweh Shai. All right, that's our Savior's true name. All right, starting with him down to the elect. Okay, they're going to execute the judgment that's written. That's right. And a lot of you people are going to be, slaughtered. All right, and I got to say it like that. You know, for all the wickedness you've done, because these people in the world, they're a lot of them are pedophiles. A lot of them are, drug users, drug dealers. Okay, they're liars. They're adulterers, idolaters. There's so many, wicked acts these people do on a daily. Okay.
Hey, well, it was just like when you watch that movie Frailty, and all these people had normal, regular, day-to-day jobs and lives. But you look into their inward life when some of the things that Matthew McConaughey could see them in their inward lives that they thought that they got away with. They were sick motherfuckers, man.
Yeah.
And likewise is these people that's walking around. Actually, they even said just recently that because serial killers is coming back in new forms and fashion. That shit they work basic day-to-day 9-to-5s, man.
Yeah, the majority of those even like the famous serial killers that everyone knows about, they had normal jobs. Like there was a John Wayne Gacy's, all right. I'm trying to think of some other ones. I know for sure for him, he had like a normal job.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, he was like in some type of like home improvement, if I can recall. He had like a regular house, nothing too fancy, nothing too basic. You know what I'm saying? It was just just a regular home. And he was just murking people left and right, man. All right? This is, this is real stuff. Okay? What's that one dude that picked up all them ladies, man?
Ted Bundy?
Yeah, Ted Bundy. And they even show you that in the show, hold on real quick. They even show you that in the movie American Psycho. He was working in Wall Street. He was in the financial, he worked in the financial district. And this guy was a serial killer at night, man. Murking people left and right. Just because he disliked particular things that they did. You see? That's these people in the world. and then they just put on a mask, you know. That's all they do. They just have a mask on, and then that's who they portray themselves as. But these people are wicked. I don't care if this person, because you'll have a lot of them. I was working at the charity, I did stuff for charity. I was working at the soup kitchen, while this guy, is molesting kids though. He's got a regular job, working at the soup kitchen, but he's molesting kids on the side.
Yeah.
But I got a little bit more. This is Isaiah 59:19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. And that's what's coming. The Lord's going to lift up that standard so we can get saved. I'll just finish it out. Verse 20. And the Redeemer shall come to Zion, and unto them that turn from transgression in Jacob, saith the Lord. As for me, this is my covenant with them, saith the Lord Yahweh. My spirit that is upon thee, and my words which I have put in thy mouth, shall not depart out of thy mouth, nor out of the mouth of thy seed, nor out of the mouth of thy seed, saith the Lord Yahweh, for henceforth and forever. All right, so the words that we speak, they're faithful and true, and they're going to continue from generation to generation. All right, and look, one of the things that the Lord said though was what? If you depart from evil, you make it yourself a prey. Hey, right now we're a sheep amongst wolves, man, as the scriptures say in Matthew. So be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. All right? These are the times that we're living in. Hey, behave yourself wisely as King David did. All right? You got a precept?
I got that Isaiah 29.
Con.
This is Isaiah 29 and 21. Actually, let me get this Amos real quick.
Con.
Amos chapter 5, verse 10. This is Amos chapter 5, verse 10. It says, they hate him that rebuketh in the gate, and they abhor him that speaketh uprightly. For as much therefore as your treading is upon the poor, and you take from him burdens of wheat, ye have built houses of hewn stone, but ye shall not dwell in them. Ye have planted pleasant vineyards, but ye shall not drink wine of them. And I was talking about what happened to Israel, but now this is about to happen to this whole entire land, man. Because these words that the people despise, and that poor man's wisdom, this is the wisdom that will deliver a city. But this world is so prideful, they won't hear it. So they're going to continue in the sin they're in, that they're doing, and they're going to be destroyed for it, man. Mm-hmm. Which is what we prophesied, man. We prophesied that these people are going to not turn back, and they're not. Even if they were, the Lord said that the destruction is sown, man, but the evil is not yet. So the fact that it's already sown, we see what's coming into play, man. It's too much wickedness that's going throughout this kingdom. But it's going to be a final say-so when the Lord said, all right, that's enough, and then it's really no turning back. We haven't gotten to that point exactly, but we're headed towards that point. There is going to be no repenting of this nation, man. It even talks about it. The more the fire shall be sent out often, the more abominations these people are going to pour out, man. Why shouldst thou be stricken anymore? The whole head is faint, the whole head is sick. The Lord's going to destroy 2/3 of our people with the rest of these heathens in the fire, man. Because they are like unto him. They're not turning back like we are, man. They're walking in the course of this matrix instead of going against the grain, man, because they're pussies, man.
Exactly, because really what it is when you go against this place, what happens is you start losing things, and these people are afraid to lose. Even though what's so crazy is our people are at the bottom of the society, but they're afraid. I'll say this: they're still afraid to lose the crumbs that they're getting from master. They're afraid to lose their reputation, the notoriety. All right, they're afraid. Let's just say they got a little bit of money. They're afraid to lose a couple million. They're afraid to lose their business, their home. All right. Whatever it is this world has given them, they're afraid to lose it. Hey, but as the scriptures say, hey, we lose our life so we can gain our life. And see, now we're really alive, okay? See, the rest of our people, they're as the walking dead. Yeah, they may be able to, move around, work, eat, sleep, have sex, etc., right? Maybe go to a baseball game, a basketball game, go to a concert. Yeah, they're able to do these things, but spiritually, they're gone, man. And you can see somebody that doesn't have the spirit in them. They're just completely through, All they're worried about is smoking a blunt, all right? The next, celebrity scandal. Whatever folly that partakes in this place, man. That's what they're worried about. But see, somebody that's got the truth, they have a whole different vibration and spirit, and that even ties in with what we were talking about. That's why, they want to figure out what we're about, and that's why they want to sabotage us, because we're going against the grain. We're going against the system. That's giving them what? The goodies. They don't want, master to stop giving them that cookie. All right? So they see you, they're like, hey, man, you're disrupting things. We're not going to get that cookie if you keep, talking.
Hey, but as it said in that Amos 5 and 11, you're going to lose it anyway. But this is
exactly.
Luke.
Because let me say this real quick, because you made a point right there. See, at the end of the day, you Jakes, man, you're going to lose everything, man. See these Edomites, all right? The so-called white man, they're not for you. And you see, you're becoming an expired product. Because, see, you're going to get replaced with AI. They don't need you anymore. They can get iRobot to do everything. They can get iRobot to flip a burger. They can get iRobot to serve them. They can get iRobot to build homes. Okay? Because they literally have machines that can build homes now. Okay? They got the technology. It's in place.
They just need a maintenance man.
Exactly. That's all they need is maybe a maintenance man. And guess what? They don't even need you, Jakes. They can get a low-level Edomite to do it, a Moabite, all right, Ishmaelite, etc. You see? They don't need you anymore. So with that all being said, they want to eliminate you. And ultimately, the reason why they want to eliminate you is because it all goes back to the blessing that we have from the Heavenly Father. All right? But we know that he's not going to be able to obtain that blessing. All right? It's not going to happen. The Lord, he already made a vow unto our people. But point being, though, is he doesn't need you anymore. So that's why he's going to eliminate you in mass numbers, man. Look, you people are going to start dropping by the thousands, man. Okay? Thousands and millions.
That's right.
Okay? You people don't serve them anymore. You're just, as they say, useless eaters? That's all you are. Look, I'll even say this. They don't even need you for entertainment anymore. They can get AI to do that. They've been showing that how they can have, let's just say, you pick your favorite rapper, right? Let's say Future, 2 Chainz, Lil Wayne, right? Whoever, is the, whatever rapper. And you could type in something, rap about, the lake, rap about, McDonald's, whatever. They'll literally they'll have AI make a whole song using their voice and their like rhythm, their type of style. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So look, they don't even need you anymore. They can get AI to make movies. Half the stuff is CGI anyways nowadays.
Yeah.
You think they need you to act anymore? So guess what, man? You're not a useful product. Like I said, you're becoming an expired product. So they want to eliminate you. Okay? See? But you got it, Doc.
Yeah, this is Luke 8 and 18. It says, "Take heed therefore how ye hear. For whosoever hath, to him shall be given. And whosoever hath not, meaning you don't have the Spirit, from him shall be taken even that which he seemeth to have." So the Lord said, even the things that you got, you seem to have it, but you really don't have it. But even that you're trying to hold on to is going to be taken away anyway.
Mm-hmm.
All right? So why hold on to it? So what shall a man give him in exchange for his soul? Really nothing, because your soul is supposed to be invaluable. That's why it belongs to the Most High. There's nothing you can make with it on this earth that can be they can be as well worth, man. Because the Spirit belongs to Yahweh Shai, man. He bought it. We are bought with a price, man. That's why we're supposed to do the Lord's will, not our own will, not the will of anyone else. The Lord redeemed you from death. You didn't redeem yourself. Esau didn't redeem you. Nobody redeemed you. The woman didn't redeem you. The Moabite didn't redeem you. Yahweh Shai redeemed you. And if you say that he didn't, well, guess what? You're going to get your ass cast into the fire. And we'll see who's going to redeem you from that then.
Yep. Should we get that Isaiah?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get it. This is Isaiah 29 and 21. That making man an offender for a word, and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate, and turn aside the just for a thing of naught. And that's what they try to do in this society. They try to make you sell out, all right, for nothing. Okay. Well, let's say you're one of them people that make a couple mil, right? Okay. Wow. Now you got a couple million in the bank account. What did they say, man? Even Biggie said this. What? How many years ago? More money, more problems, man. All right. You obtain a little something in this world. Now you gotta maintain the things you have, which is very expensive, mind you. Okay. Then you got people who are after you. All right. That's another thing you got to worry about. So then you're hiring security. Always got to look over your shoulder. You know. Then you got the lower level of our people. What? You work for the city. Oh, wow. Or you're on government assistance. Hey, man, well, this is really our world, man, as the scriptures say. The world was made for our sake, as it was a second Ezra. This is really our property, man, that's been stolen from us because the Most High allowed it, But, hey, this earth is ours. These heathens are our property, man. We shouldn't be having them above us. Hey, but it is what it is right now. And that's because we messed up as a people. But point being, though, is they try to make you sell out for nothing. Hey, man, you can have millions, and man, even Kanye said this, man. Even if you're driving in the Benz, you're still a nigga in the coupe, bro.
Billions is poor man.
Exactly.
Billions is not wealth. That's not an asset that you can leave for generations and generations, which is what the elites have. They have wealth that can last for over 10 generations, man.
If you don't have land, cattle, water, all right, crops, minerals, you do not have wealth. You actually really don't have real money. Because that's really what money is. Oh, mind you, slaves too. That's money. These people actually have something. You people have a debt note. Yeah, you're able to get a couple things in this world, some nice clothing, maybe a little piece of land, right? A couple acres, you know what I mean? But you don't really got shit. And then even these guys, let's just say, you got some of our people that get a little something. Well, they still got to answer to master, man. And they have to, they got to follow rules and regulations. And if they go outside that box, that perimeter, best believe they're going to get their name thrown through the mud. They're going to start all of a sudden have all these charges brought up against them. You know what I mean? They're going to start getting sued. All these things start occurring out of nowhere. All right?
Yeah, you definitely going to get their names dragged through the mud. Even when we was talking about it last week with Justin Bieber. When he was, really defecting and he was like younger, like maybe like, what was it, 5-10 years ago or something like that. They started trying to say he was a bad boy. He was acting wild. But that's because he wasn't really able to come to the light with a bunch of things, man. And I mean, yeah, of course, these entertainers, they do wild shit. But some of that shit they're doing is because they're on drugs. That's what happens when you're on drugs. But the cause of them being on drugs is because we know that this shit happens in Hollywood. And Hollyweird, man. And everybody knows it now. But people still go about their lives like ain't shit going on. Or things just all of a sudden stop. This is, about 5 years ago this is 30 years ago when Elvis was known and some weird shit. Acting like everything just changed all of a sudden, man. These same things are going down, and if you start to go against the grain, then you look down upon, man. Especially if you're a man in the Lord, man.
Yep, exactly, man. But this is the society that we live in. If you don't follow a hashtag, a hashtag movement, okay? If you don't agree and like this, television show, all right, the new artist that they throw in your face, now all of a sudden you look at it as something weird and odd. Yep. All right? But it is what it is. You got anything else?
No, that's it.
But that's pretty much it, we're going to end this lesson. You know, hopefully it was another edifying one. And with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rakakwadash. Also, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to all you brothers out there. Shalom and a Baba Ball.
Blah, blah, blah. Shalom.